Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. By the way, today, in our station's history, I always remember November 19th because there's a plaque hanging on Abigail's wall in her bedroom. As you know, some of the cool stuff I've got from the radio station is in the different kids' rooms.
Right.
November 19th of 2014 was the night we had Sam Hunt for the first time when he was a newbie at the old Emporium in Patchogue, Cande.
Wow. Love that.
7 years ago today. So I have his set list, the piece of paper with his set list. It is signed by him and dated by him, and it is framed with an article and a cassette tape of his and all this stuff. It's pretty cool. So it's on her wall today. Yeah, 7 years ago today, Sam Hunt at the Emporium when he was just starting out, Cande. Pretty
that is cool.
Pretty cool. National days today. You know, we're getting a little carried away. It's National Carbonated Beverage with Caffeine Day. Cande?
I could go for one right now.
I bet you could. National Play Monopoly Day.
I haven't played in a long time. We were big Monopoly players when the kids were growing up.
Takes too long.
Well, we would stop and continue on.
I suppose. When Leah, a number of years ago, this is going back maybe 4 or 5 years, Leah got an electronic Monopoly set that does the banking for you electronically.
Oh,
we used to play that all the time.
Yeah, no, I love Monopoly. We're big on it, yeah.
And today is Substitute Educator Day.
Hey, we need our substitute teachers.
Very important. By the way, I don't even know if you know this. Because for a while she stopped and then she went back to doing it. My sister Amy has her degree, her teaching degree. She's been on and off a substitute teacher, and she's been doing it recently. So,
I didn't know that. That's wonderful.
Mm-hmm, yes.
Love it. Love it.
Pretty cool, right?
Very cool.
She's back at it. Thank you to all the substitutes and
yes,
doing a great job.
Don't let those kids get you.
How about this? Don't let those kids get you. A 27-year-old woman went to bed. She had a headache. She had in her hand an 800 milligram ibuprofen and also one of her AirPods because she was going to lay down and listen to something. And she swallowed the AirPod instead of the ibuprofen, Cande.
Oh, that's not good.
Yes, and it was still connected to her phone, and it was like transmitting in her body and stuff.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, she says she's pretty sure she passed it, and she did not retrieve it. And she went and got an x-ray, and they did find that it was out of her body. So
that's lovely. That's a lovely story.
Isn't that something?
Wow.
I'm going to give you a couple other things you may not have known. Did you know Jingle Bells was originally written to be a Thanksgiving song, not a Christmas song?
Well, how would it have gone?
I don't know.
Jingle turkey, jingle turkey, turkey all the way.
What are we doing here? What? Trying to run a reputable show where people say, wow, they are, they're something. They are good. Cande, one day when we're done with this show, one day, I want people to say, man, were they amazing? Not the day that Cande sang Jingle Bells. Oh, boy. How about this? You know the La Croix sparkling water, Cande?
I don't believe I do.
You've never seen it spelled Croix, La Croix?
Oh, yes, I have. I've seen it. I haven't had it.
Right, it's got a fancy French name, Cande.
I see.
Do you know the name comes from Wisconsin? It's made in Wisconsin, right? You think It's made in France, right?
Right.
It's made in Wisconsin, and the St. Croix River is in western Wisconsin, and that's where it comes from.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, and maybe makes me not want to drink it anymore.
Really?
I thought I was drinking fancy French.
I might have to try one now. I've never had one.
You know what we love? We love the polar seltzers, the polar flavored seltzers.
Oh.
Yes, I think I told you the other day I've gotten rid of a lot of the soda, and I am on the polar flavored seltzer.
Good for you. Good for you. I've also really, really cut back on soda, but every now and then I want a bubbly Diet Pepsi, and that's all there is to it.
I know. Once in a while.
Once in a while, it tastes so good.
If you're out at a restaurant or something, yes. There's also a strong statistical connection between how much chocolate a country eats and how many Nobel Prize winners they have.
I always knew it was good for your brain.
Yeah,
your
we've
soul.
said that. And that's always been a thing. Even doctors say that, don't they? I mean,
it's proven that dark chocolate is actually good for you. I don't know exactly what it has in there, but something.
Yeah, I'm sure my mother will text us exactly what it has in there.
She'll know, of course.
I love this story. 2 American tourists broke into the Colosseum. Yes, that one, in Rome. They didn't do anything bad. A 24 and 25-year-old, they were caught at 5:30 in the morning by police just drinking a beer. They wanted to have a beer while sitting in the Colosseum.
I don't see what's wrong with that.
They were fined. They were not jailed.
Oh, I wonder what the fine was.
It was
it's almost worth paying a fine to do that.
$900.
Oh, that's hefty fine.
But think about it, right? Let's say you're a fan of those days. You're a fan of the movie Gladiator, whatever it is, right?
My son Casey loves that movie.
Yeah, so you have your chance to have a beer while sitting in the Colosseum.
I think it's great. Is it worth $900? I'm not sure.
It's a good question. And, of course, some good news to round out your week. Firefighters in Turkey rescued a cat that got its entire head stuck in a can of dog food.
Damn.
They managed... Oh. Yeah, they managed to get... Well, you could say that, can't you?
Thank you.
Or
I just did.
Say darn. You should say darn, right?
Darn.
And a small library... This is crazy. The first part of this story is ludicrous. The second part is very nice. A small library in Pennsylvania requested an extra $3,000 in funding for next year. They got rejected by the county because the county claimed they were allowing a hate group to hold meetings there. The hate group was an LGBTQ support group, Cande. Okay?
Wow.
All right? I don't know what's going on in this town of Pennsylvania.
My head just hit the floor.
Anyway, let's fast forward to the good stuff. The community got outraged when a local paper did a story on it, and they started donating, and the library got $30,000 from donations.
Yes, as it should. So ridiculous.
Well done.
Oh, don't raise my blood pressure on a Friday morning.
Listen, I told you it would end good. I know it was not.
It did end good, but it didn't start that way.
No, it did not.
Makes me very angry.
I understand, Cande. I understand. I want you to have a nice weekend, okay?
You do the same. So in between getting food at your food bank,
yeah,
right?
Food drive,
What else you doing?
That's a great question. Oh, the kids, Abigail and Elijah, getting their vaccine.
Oh, so you have to be nice to them.
Yeah.
And Leah, how does she look without her teeth? I mean,
oh my God,
her teeth.
She got the. Thank you for bringing that up.
Yes.
She got the braces off yesterday.
I didn't get a picture.
Well, she wouldn't let me take one.
Oh.
I ran her over to school. She refused to smile. She's like, "Oh my God, this feels so funny. I don't want to show my teeth. I'm like, okay.
Oh,
boy. I'll let her be a couple days. I'll let her go a couple days.
Get her.
Yeah, but she looks fantastic.
I bet.
She really
wait
does.
to see. Yeah.
And she's got another tennis group today. So it's tennis today, this afternoon. Yeah.
Hey, good for you.
And away we go.
Voyeur.
Yeah. I'm a what?
A voyeur.
What do you mean?
Voyeur.
Well, okay, first of all, that has a negative connotation like you're some creep. What do you mean I'm a voyeur?
You enjoy the tennis, watching it, sitting there. Now your arm is all messed up. You can't play anymore.
Yeah, by the way, I watch every minute of her practices because
Hello?
I want... Yeah, but with the word voyeur is
all right,
not...
Pick another word.
All right.
You were doing so well.
I'm a tennis coach, Cande.
Right.
I watch so I can pick up ideas on how
King
I...
Richard. King Phathead, King Richard. Maybe you'll learn something in that movie when you watch it tonight.
Yeah, and his daughters were champions, Cande. Yes, they were.
Yes, they were. He knew something.
I watch so I know when we go out on the court or when I'm with her and I'm talking to her about tennis, I know what to talk to her about.
All right, easy does it.
I'm
You're a great dad, okay?
I wish I could get out there and play.
Come on, little honey. Let's end on a positive note.
All right, but I'm just saying, can I say, I want to play indoors this year. I'm going to get on one of those indoor courts where we practice in West Hampton, and I'm going to play sometime this winter. I have to.
All right, I'm very happy for you.
All right, you got me all
great
crazy.
Weekend. I did. I apologize,
all right.
everyone. Mwah!
My country, 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.